Last week this video became more current than I could have ever imagined, but they could have waited one more week with that announcement. Just one more week. Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes with Kvesti. Today I wanna talk about the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I didn't make question movies episode of this because I have more worthy movies on pipeline and I only wanna talk about what this movie got wrong. I wanted to hate Amazing Spider-Man. It meant that Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy won't get any new movies, but I didn't hate it after I see it. I was excited and I was hyped for sequel. You can read my review of the first movie, link is in description. I didn't see this at theater because at the time I had this thing that I didn't want to support any big budget blockbuster CGI action movies. Waiting for this movie to come available for streaming wasn't hard because of all the negative reviews. Movie is not that bad that some reviews make you believe. It has issues, huge issues. This video will make more sense if you have seen Amazing Spider-Man 2. Main issue with this movie was that there was too much going on, too many stories, too many characters. I would have dropped Green Goblin character for next movie. Maybe he could have born in this movie during end credit scene and then be villain of third Amazing Spider-Man. I won't go deeper into what was in end credit scene of theatrical cut, but that end credit scene wasn't in the version that I saw. Dumping Green Goblin to third Amazing Spider-Man wasn't possible because Sony wanted to launch new Spider-Man universe with this movie, with Spider-Man and Spider-Man's villains and more Spider-Man's villains. If they waited after third Amazing Spider-Man, they could have 3 good Spider-Man movies and good build up for each Sinister Six members. But they wanted to cash on Spider-Man franchise as much as they can and as soon as they can, so they dumped everything in this movie and wanted to make Sinister Six movie next. And this meant that Green Goblin had only brief moment in this movie, not like he is one of the main villains of Spider-Man. I would have put Peter's father's story into third movie, maybe have him somewhere in this movie in little cameo, and then the whole story would have been in next movie after Peter found out what happened to Harry. Rhino could have been dropped altogether. He didn't bring anything interesting to this movie. He was in this movie almost as much as he was in trailers. Removing all this wouldn't have made Amazing Spider-Man 2 great movie. There was still issues. Main issue being main villain Elektro. Elektro had interesting idea, but then they made him obsessed Spider-Man fan and then they made him evil guy who wanted to kill Spider-Man. Brief moment in between he was interesting character, tragic character who couldn't control his powers and who just wanted to be seen. In my movie he would have been this tragic character until the end. Harry could have promised him a cure for his condition and that would have made them join forces. Amazing Spider-Man wasn't bad movie as such, it just had too many things going on. Well, it had bad things in it, besides that too many things going on. Sony reached for the stars with this movie and then were left with nothing. There were many rumors after Amazing Spider-Man Backlash. Every movie they planned were put on hold. It was rumored that Andrew Garfield won't be Spider-Man anymore, and everything was open until last Monday. Last Monday, Marvel and Sony announced that they will collaborate with Spider-Man character. Spider-Man will be on Marvel movies and Marvel will help Sony to make Spider-Man movies of their own. And I think it's confirmed or almost confirmed that there will be a reboot of Spider-Man character. Later last week there were rumors that Sony will go on with Sinister Six movie. This will make little sense if Spider-Man is really rebooted and Sinister Six movie will continue with former version of Spider-Man. Maybe it will have new Spider-Man and old Spider-Man's villains, which then makes even less sense if Spider-Man will be teenage Spider-Man as rumored, and Harry Osborn, who should be Peter Parker's best friend, is much older than Peter Parker. But these are only rumors and we shall see what will happen. And my hopes aren't very high because we know this is Sony and they have done many stupid things in past. That was it for this time. See you next time.